Hi.
Hi. Surprise.
Oh.
Please, Alec, go away.
Hi, what took you so long? I was starting to think nobody was here.
The tea kettle was whistling. I didn't hear the door.
I hope you haven't eaten breakfast.
Why?
I was wondering if you want to join me at Bigelow's before I go into work.
Thank you. I'm not hungry.
You only lose your appetite when you're upset. You look tired.
I couldn't sleep.
What's that?
It's my Italian midterm.
Say no more. You blew it, didn't you?
What?
Midterm.
I don't care about a stupid test.
Oh, come on. It all makes sense now. You came by the apartment last night because you wanted to talk about it. Only it's much too personal to discuss in front of Wendy. That's why you left in such a hurry, right?
You don't understand.
Now, try me. You're disappointed in your low mark because you wanted to surprise Chase. I mean, why wouldn't you want to make him proud? He helped you study for the test. I'd want to ace it, too.
It has nothing to do with the test.
How badly you do. A? I suppose you wanted A+.
No, I wanted...
What does piacere mean?
To like. To love.
That must have been an easy verb to learn.
I wish I'd never heard it.
You're right, I don't understand. Unless your feelings for Alec are starting to come back.
You don't know what's going on with me. You can't guess, can you?
Well, maybe I can be of more help if you just tell me.
It has nothing to do with my feelings. It's Chase. All of a sudden, he's a stranger. He's so distant, so cold, and I can't reach him.
Well, this is just a misunderstanding. That happens when people fall in love so quickly.
He doesn't love me, Justine.
He said that? When?
At the Centel party. I asked if I could talk to him upstairs in the library so we could figure out how to tell Alec about how we've...
Go on, go on.
Chase said that there was nothing to tell. That incident at the lodge is what he does best. At first I didn't accept it because I kept remembering the look on his face when I woke up in his arms. His eyes were so gentle and loving. I know he wasn't pretending, Justine. I know it.
Did you tell him that?
He denied it. I'm beginning to think that maybe he's afraid to be in love. I mean, in the past, he's run away from any kind of commitment.
But he didn't run away the night of the show. I was there, remember? I watched the two of you dancing. And you are right about the way he looks at you.
Chase, he used to live with Wendy.
But they were only roommates.
Well, how do you know that?
Because that's why she threw him out. One morning she got up and he was...
And? Tell me, Justine.
Chase wasn't alone on the sofa bed.
Oh. Maybe he was telling the truth. I care for who's ever handy. That's what he said.
Look, you two both had different lives. You used to be in love with Alec.
Alec has nothing to do with this.
No, I think you're wrong. I think Alec might have everything to do with this.
Well, that was quite a welcome.
Well, I knew I'd surprise you.
All you need is a surfboard.
Ah, forgot the surfboard. But you know what I do have? I've got flippers and I've got goggles.
Oh, we don't need it.
Well, the pictures won't look authentic.
Doesn't matter. I can't do the photo session.
You can't do it at all today?
Not today, not tomorrow, not anytime.
Why?
Well, I have to be brutally honest. I sent your pictures to the top fashion consultant in New York. He didn't pull any punches. He said that what you have is not what's in style this season.
What? I don't understand.
There are certain things that are in vogue at certain times. Now, you have a terrific look, but it's not what the magazines are buying now.
He's only one person. You're not going to stop with him, are you?
I'm afraid I have to. I value his judgment. He has his finger on the pulse of the fashion industry. What he says goes.
You're the one that said I would be a perfect model. I cannot believe you're letting this one man change your mind.
I don't have a choice.
I thought you were a different kind of a man. I thought you were the kind of man who stood up for what he believed in and went out and got it.
Now, I'm sorry if I've disappointed you.
You're sorry. You're sorry. You led me on, got me all excited about a new career, and now you're sorry. As if I've turned into Miss Piggy overnight or something.
Now, I'm not saying that. I still think that you are a beautiful girl.
Get out. Get out of my house.
Wendy.
I said, get out. Out! Do you hear me?
All right.
Get out!
I'll
this
call you.
minute! Out! Out! Now! Oh! Leave you for Hamilton!
I don't know anything anymore.
Well, look, let's just reason this through. Now, Alec has been pretty upset with Chase for the past couple months. Why?
He thinks that Chase is trying to live his life.
And why would Chase try to do that?
He loves Alec. He's just trying to
Yes?
protect him.
How far do you think Chase would go to, protect Alec?
I don't know.
Think about it. From what I've observed, Chase would do just about anything for Alec, even give up his own happiness.
I wish I could believe you, Justine. But you didn't hear the way that Chase talked to me. He was so cruel. I kept looking for a sign, for something to give him away. But there was nothing. You're a nice kid, he said, but a little naive. That incident at the lodge is what I do best. If he was trying to protect Alec, why would he be so brutal?
Apparently, he wasn't brutal enough.
How can you say that?
You still have doubts.
I feel like I'm being torn apart. Chase says that I don't mean anything to him, and I wonder what's worse. To know that it's a lie or to find out that it's the truth.
It's always better to know the truth no matter what.
Well, I don't know if I'll ever know it.
When all of you were talking in Stephanie's office, who did Alec credit with his survival?
Thoughts of me.
Alec thinks he survived because of you, and Chase is not about to test that.
Maybe Chase thought he knew what would happen. I mean, the last time he came between us, Alec drove his car off the road. And then when that didn't kill him, what did he do next? Jump out of a plane and not open his chute till the very last minute.
But he did open the chute, though. And the way I heard it, he also tried to regain control of that car. Maybe Chase and Adair are not giving Mr. Alec Kendall enough credit.
You're missing one very important point. There is no Chase and Adair.
How do you say make haste in Italian?
Far presto.
Then if you and Chase were ever in love, I suggest you far presto yourself back into his life so the two of you can tell Alec how you feel. I think his reaction is going to surprise you.
How can I thank you, Justine?
Mm-hmm.
I know. Far presto.
While the sun shines.
Just one thing I want to check about the ground space because I'm not quite sure.
Where's the set?
They painted 3 flats. It should not take all morning
It'll
to
be
paint
ready.
3 flats.
It'll be ready for the tech rehearsal this afternoon, Mrs.
Not
Wyatt.
at the rate they're going. I have a brand new talk show and no place to put it.
Don't worry, Mrs. Wyatt. It'll be ready.
What's this? This isn't the color I chose.
Salmon 15.
Let me see that. Heaven's sakes. Look, it's miles apart. apart.
That always looks different on the flat than on the chart.
Not this different. This color is absolutely revolting. Never mind. There's no time to change it now. The lighting man is going to have to work on that. Get it. Oh.
I want you to fire him.
Oh, look, darling, it's not the painter's fault. He's just using the color that Pete gave him.
Him. Brett, your new publicist. He's a two-faced. You can't believe a word that comes out of his mouth.
He's a Hamilton. It's an old and respected family.
I don't care. He's a liar and a cheat. Are you going to fire him or what?
No, I am not, unless you give me good reason. I've been perfectly satisfied with the work he's done for me so far.
Okay, fine. He gave me this wonderful song and dance about how what a wonderful model I would make.
Well, that's a very nice thing to say.
Yeah, sure, and then he does an about-face, waltzes into my apartment where he tells me that my face wouldn't sell macaroni.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and all because of one fashion consultant who says that I don't have this year's face, so he's just willing to write me off. He's a spineless, boneless, wishy-washy. He doesn't have the power of his own convictions.
Darling, listen, I'm sure you're very disappointed.
Yeah, and he probably only did it to get in good with you. He used me. It is your duty as my mother to fire him.
Wait a minute. Now, I think it's about time that you took a page from Lloyd Kendall's book. One does not mix personal feelings with business.
That's all you're gonna say.
Whatever happened between you and Brett is your affair.
Oh. Fine. Fine. Absolutely 100% fine.
Wendy, before you leave, would you please drop by Chase's office and pick up the list of the record selections for next week's show?
Where's Justine? Why can't she do it?
She's late as usual, and I need them now.
Well, why can't you do it?
Because I am standing here waiting for a lighting designer.
Sorry. I have other things to do.
I thought we were friends.
Mother, what's the little page out of Lloyd Kendall's book that you were telling me about? Don't mix business with personal relationships.
Sweetheart, let me make a suggestion to you. If you want your credit on the show, you will get that list now. Can't the two of you work any faster?
Mrs. Wyatt?
Where's the lighting man?
Mrs. Wyatt, this just came up.
I don't want any excuses.
This just came off the talent.
Don't bother me with anything
Mrs. Wyatt,
right now.
you'd better read this.
For heaven's sake. It says, this says Brian Emerson has been arrested for possession of drugs.
My mother needs the record selections for next week.
I thought you weren't talking to me. Mind if I ask you a question? What happened to all the balloons that were in my office?
Guess you're disappointed you couldn't dump them yourself. Guess the cleaning staff didn't realize that dumping is one of your favorite pleasures. Thank you. Oh, where's your theme song, Chase?
I don't have one.
Sure you do. You played it on the first show. You remember What's Love Got to Do with It? Not a whole heck of a lot, huh? And, what is that lyric? The one that Alec wrote for you. You know the one I mean, don't you?
No.
Sure you do. Love 'em and leave 'em? You know, I watched the tape of the first show. It was a trip, you know, all of us cheering you on while you're singing Girls in the Palm of My Hand, King of the One Night Stand. It made me sick. You know, I looked at Adair. I looked at her eyes. I saw love and trust. And then I thought of Alec and how he would just die if he knew the truth.
You don't understand.
No, you're right. I don't. Because I love my brother and I would do anything to keep from hurting him.
I feel the same way about Alec.
Oh, how could you say that? How could you say that? I know the whole story. I know what you did to Adair.
You don't know the whole story.
No, I know con artists when I see one.
Oh, you do, huh?
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people would call Warren Carter, a user who only knows how to take from people.
That is a lie. Warren never used me. If anything, it was the other way around. I took everything from him. I took love, security, self-assurance. I didn't even have my own dreams, you see, because Warren had enough for both of us. And if he ran into trouble, it was only because he was trying to keep his promises. He promised me everything, the best that life had to offer, and that is exactly what he tried to give me.
By breaking into the Centels?
Oh, jeez. There is more than one kind of robbery.
Stealing someone's heart is not the same as kidnapping.
No, it's worse. Warren didn't mean to take TR. That was an accident. But you deliberately took advantage of a dare.
No,
you took her to bed
not,
and then you
It's not true. I love a dare. I've never loved anyone so much before in my life. I prayed for it not to happen. I tried to keep it from happening. I prayed and I prayed for Alec to come back before anything happened, but he didn't. And then when he did, it was too late. And it was too late. A day comes in your life and you realize that it's harder to deny your feelings than to admit them. Can you understand that?
Yeah. People always talked against Warren to me. But there was one thing that always canceled them out.
What was that?
I loved him.
I love a dare. But so does Alec. I've hurt him so many times in his life. How can I hurt him again?
Oh, Chase. I can't tell you what to do. All I can tell you is that I am so glad I listened to my heart. Because I have cherished moments that will never come again. Remember our talk at Bigelow's?
How could I forget? It was like the whole world was against us.
And I told you about Brian. We're both feeling alienated from our brothers. We thought that we would never have anyone to talk to in the world again.
Well, it's hard when you're out there all alone. You don't feel like you have anyone to talk to. Thanks for listening to me.
Thank you for telling me the truth.
Chase?
Oh, you know, my mother wanted this right away. I better go bring it to her.
Hi there. I want to talk to you about Alec. There's a reason he wants to become a doctor. He's not the same now. He's not the same person who only wanted to write songs. His experiences on the island have made him more sensitive towards people. He can feel their pain and he wants to help them.
Why are you saying this to me?
Because you're hurting me, Chase. And I think you're hurting yourself, too. But that's wrong. Alec doesn't want anyone to suffer. Not you, not me, not anyone. And it's happening because you're trying to protect his feelings. Well, what about our feelings, Chase? Now I think I know why you're denying them. You love me. Think about what I'm saying. Alec is a kind, loving person. He wouldn't want you to give up your happiness.
No, he wouldn't. And that's why I haven't given it up. I'm living my life the way I want to, and I don't answer to anybody. You understand? What I said to you the other night, I meant. We had a nice time, and that was all it was.
You're lying. You're not telling me the truth.
Let me try it in another language. Italian. La dolce vita. That's what I want my life to be like. You know what that means, don't you? Life can be a real kick if you just don't get uptight about it. Okay? Corey Hart. It ain't enough. You know, I love a guy who knows where it's at. Ti amo, adere mio.
This is a mistake. Brian would never get involved with drugs.
I'll check the teletype. There may be a clarification.
Thank you. Oh, Brian.
Okay, Mom, here's the selections for next week. Mom, what's wrong?
Your brother?
Possession of drugs. He would never do... This could ruin him.
It's a setup. It's a setup. Somebody planted them on him.
Who would do this? Why? I don't understand.
I don't know. But I am going to take the first flight to Washington and find out.
I'm coming with you.
No, you can't do that. I need you to stay here and hold down the fort.
If Brian is in trouble, then I want to be there with
Wendy,
him.
please. All right? I'll call you as soon as I know something. Just don't fight me on this one, all right?
Okay.
It's just, it's just that this is something I've always been afraid of, and if anything happens to him... Yeah, I know.
Go to him.
Yes.
Go to him.